am sharing a recipe with y'all that's actually my children's, one of the boys. And, you know, I don't know which one. The Deen brothers recipe. Oh. It was from Road Tasted. And apparently they were served this on their show, Road Tasted. They had such a good time filming that show. You know, they just travel all over the United States. And apparently someone prepared this for them or served it in their restaurant, because they didn't go to individual homes. You know, they went into businesses. So, and I don't even know if I even told y'all the name of it, but it's called Apple Bacon Cornbread. And I'm sauteing these apples in a little bacon fat that we rendered from frying the bacon. So this is going to be very interesting. I need to saute those for about 5 minutes. My boys didn't tell me whether to peel, whether to cut these in strips. As far as the recipe goes, I could have just put the 2 apples in the pan because it just called for 2 Granny Smith apples. All right. So we'll be editing this so y'all don't have to sit through all the little things that take a minute. Right, Pumpkin? Okay, we got our apples going. And the instructions say to saute those for about 5 minutes. And while those are cooking, I'm going to go ahead and put all my dry ingredients together. And there will be a link giving you the exact amount of the ingredients. But it's flour, a yellow cornmeal, sugar, baking powder, salt, baking soda, and pepper. So there we go. I'm using the whisk because it's almost like I've sifted it. You know, when you use this little thing right here, it's great. All right, I want to not forget about my apples over here. Oh, speaking of apples, y'all, last night for dinner, I just wanted something fattening, you know, really fattening. So I said, do I sit down and eat a cup of mayonnaise or 10 pounds of French fries? I just had to have something that was sinfully good. And I made fried apple pies. They were so delicious, y'all. Oh yeah, there's 3 left. I got up and had one for breakfast. Oh my goodness. They are so yummy. And I sent Michael to the store to get me puff pastry sheets. And he came back with puff pastry tart shells. And I said, Michael, you weren't listening to me when I told you what to pick me up, what I'd need. So he said, well, I just saw those and it said puff pastry. So I said, I'll make it work. Well, the next time I do fried pies, I am not going to get the sheets. I'm going to get the tarts because they're individual, and all I had to do was put some flour down and roll them into circles. It was so easy. So puff pastry makes the best fried pies, y'all. And before that, let me tell you what I cooked. I had some shrimp and grits that I cooked Friday night. Thank goodness Eddie put the grits in a container and put them in the refrigerator. And I don't save grits because they're so hard to, you know, get them smooth again. And I just rather start from scratch. Well, so I said, I'm not cooking any grits. And I pulled out that container of those grits and they were like that thick. So I took my biscuit cutter and went in there and cut them. And of course they were like this thick. So I sliced them again. And I got me up 3 bowls. I got my flour, my eggs with a little of my hot sauce in it, and panko, breadcrumbs. And I dipped them in the flour, then the egg, and then into the panko. And I fried them and served that shrimp and grits over those. It was so good, y'all, it hurt me. It was so good.
So between your fried grits and your apple pie.
I did it. I did it. I got my fattening on. Okay, I think these are about ready. These are starting to turn a little brown. Yeah, so, you know, I told Michael the next time I cook shrimp and grits for us, I'm going to fry the grits instead of, you know, doing them like normal. Because they are just that crunch was so good. All right, so I've got buttermilk here. I've got melted butter. Hola!
Hey.
Oh, that's Mikey. Are you hungry? You must be hungry. You coming home?
No, I gotta go pick up Johnny.
Oh, okay. I moved it off the fire, I think, Teresa. All right, now I've got my melted butter. And that was 5 tablespoons. And now I've got my 2 eggs. And, ooh, look at that. I like it. I was just telling everybody, Michael, about our dinner last night. I just wanted something fattening so bad. Felt like I hadn't, well, I guess that carrot cake, that should have, that carrot cake was, So in goes the buttermilk, the butter, and eggs.
So what are you cooking?
I am making a recipe from the boys. It's apple bacon cornbread, if you'd like to hang around.
Okay.
All right, now I'm gonna pour in, ouch! That cast iron pot gets hot. All right, now I'm gonna fold my eggs and my bacon. And
Okay. I thought that was a microwave.
oh, 1 apple left. All right. All right, so goes the apples.
This is extra bacon?
Do we need that for this, Teresa? There's a couple pieces of bacon over there.
I think you're fine to take a piece.
I don't have to put it on top or anything, do I?
No.
Okay. Now I'm gonna put this in the oven and I'm gonna bake it in this same pan that I sauteed the apples in and hope it doesn't stick.
Now, Paula, it says 425.
No, we can't.
25 to 30 minutes. That seems like fine.
Yeah, we can't do that, Teresa, with our oven because we have a commercial one, a commercial oven. And you know, in the restaurants, you gotta have a powerful oven. And I got so used to cooking on that, y'all, that I have to have one here at my house. I can't bake on a regular oven. So,
I put it on 350 commercial.
yes, and we'll have to watch it.
But would you normally, per the recipe, it says 425. That just seems high to me.
Well, in a normal oven, a house oven, it would be all right. But
I guess
I'm gonna need some help holding this bowl, please. Gosh, it's so heavy.
Hold up, please.
Okay, maybe I can do it. Oh, thank you. Okay. I can't wait to try this.
I don't know why that. Michael, can you turn off that timer for me, please? On the oven, because it's not going to turn off. That's the only thing.
I think I got everything I can't see. I'm very excited about trying Jamie and Bobby's cornbread, a recipe that they had the privilege of eating when they were on the road doing Deen Brothers. What was the exact time?
Road tasted.
Road tasted, yes. I knew it didn't sound right what was coming out of my mouth. Okay.
Yum.
Okay.
And it's cooked perfect.
It's just a steaming. See the steam? Oh my gosh, this couldn't come out at a better time. I'm so hungry. A lot of people like sweet cornbread. So I think y'all might like this one.
Don't burn your mouth.
It's really good. I would not expect apples to be in my cornbread, but it's very, very good. Have you tasted it, Teresa? I know you hadn't, have you, Eddie?
No.
Huh?
No, I haven't.
The bacon and the apple.
You could do honey butter on that.
Yeah.
Or as Jamie says, cane syrup.
Yes, Jamie loves cane syrup on everything. Well, thank you guys for tossing that your mama's way. I'm very happy to share it with all my friends out there. So until next time. Hey y'all, it's Paula Deen. Now, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like it and click the subscribe button as well as the notification bell to be alerted when I post a video. Love and best dishes, y'all.